Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Black Myth Wukong. So, I decided we should try out the pillar stance, so I went ahead and just switched our there we go. Where I switched, we took out everything with the thrust stance, went to pillar stance. It's pretty interesting. You have to have like so unlike with thrust stance where you can just can do a light attack and then do the forceful thrust. This one here, you have to have a focus point, but it's actually pretty cool what you can do. And I also changed our transformation. So we went with the Yellow Loong, so that's going to be cool. So let's just pull that up real quick. Let's see, spells, and then, yeah, so here. So Golden Thunder, Lightning Script, a Deadly Dance, both cruel and swift. So you transform into Yellow Loong, like I said. You gain immunity to shock and the ability to see through the enemy. Each attack will inflict Thunderbane, so that seems pretty nice. So, you know, you do a light attack, the Blade of Lightning, slashing repeatedly with Deft Finesse. Then the quality charges in the... So let's see here. Quality charges in the shadows and executes a fatal attack upon release. And then you have like a varied combo. Initiating a heavy attack during a light attack combo triggers a varied combo. If the enemy strikes during varied combo, you will be able to see through their move and counterattack, earning 1 focus point. So that's cool. So then heavy attack Death Trilogy. So if you have at least 1 focus point, Death Trilogy replaces Fatal Shadow, and so he will leap into the air, infuse the tip of his blade with thunder, slams onto the enemy's forehead, dealing massive damage. If followed by another heavy attack upon landing, another leap and slam can be performed. This can up to 3 times. So it seems like maybe what you should do is have 3 focus points, go into Golden Lightning, and then just go crazy and just, like, you know, spam Y. So we're gonna, you know, test it out. It looks pretty cool. So it looks like we have some goodies over here. I also got the Golden Loong staff. So you get 108 attack, pretty nasty. It will considerably increase the damage dealt by all pillar stance moves. And then a Loong can be summoned to execute thunder at the enemy at pillar stance heavy attacks that cost 3 or 4. So that should be pretty easy to get, considering what we can do with pillar stance. But yeah, unfortunately, there's no like secondary passive, unfortunately. But this looks like it'd be interesting. I did see online that some people were saying it doesn't do enough damage or whatever. I don't really know. I mean, so I just thought, I was like, you know what, let's just test it out and just see how well it performs. So okay, maximum mana has been raised. Awesome. And like, yeah, maybe it doesn't do as good compared to other like mythical staffs, but I was testing it out and it seemed like it did respectable damage, so maybe it's not something like we use all the time. Or I should say when we get to like chapter 6 or whatever. Like, that's chewing through his... Okay, so let's try this again. Weird. It's doing it before. I mean, damage-wise on the staff, it's doing pretty good. Let's see, what's over here? Okay, so we have some more enemies we can test this on. So yeah, I think it's pretty good, like, if you can just spin on that and then just, you know, just like sweep the entire area with the staff. Do a lot of work. Now, we do need to have at least, I think it, like, said 4. No, you need to have at least 3 or 4, can be summoned, so, okay. To execute Thunder at the end, at pillar stance, heavy attacks that cost 3 or 4 focus points. So I'm very curious to see what that Loong can do. Fire date. Alright, cool, so we got some more sparks. Awesome, awesome. Find gold thread. Sounds like we have some giants up ahead. Oh lord. Okay, so we got a dude over there, then we got some giant friends over there, which they're basically like the yeah, that's basically like the same thing that we've been fighting the guards at the entrance, and even back in the previous episode. Oh, cool. So I think this here we can get our maximum. Yeah, Awakening Wineworm. You can max out your gourd. So let's talk to him.
何以称我情？浊酒且自陶。好酒啊，当这个拿着。牛魔王认了命，可是有人不想认。清官难断家事，你我何必沾？喝上一壶好酒，忘绝烦恼忧。
All right, let's examine. So now our gourd is maxed out, so now we'll have 10 sips. Yeah, Supreme Gourd. So let's see here. So it doesn't have any effects, but it is cool that, you know, we now have one that has, you know, our 10 sips, so awesome. But we're still going to be using this for a while just because, you know, we're still dealing with, like, the lava stuff. Alright, so let's talk to him again.
牛魔王认了，清官难断家，喝上一壶好酒，忘绝烦恼忧愁。
Alright, so he's talking about, like, the bull, no, I'm thinking of the horse squai, but... So he's talking about, Ping Ping's father. So, let's see here. Okay, cool. So that's how it comes out. That's awesome. So far it seems cool. Looks like we got him under Thunderbane now. But I still don't know how we can get the charges up, because I thought maybe if we had our focus points, that would work, but I guess not. Right in the shins too. That looks like that hurt. Can't really hit him here though. Oh damn. Okay, so we got Golden Button. Let's see what that does. So okay, when at full health, significantly increases attack. That could be good at the initial, when you start a fight, but I think it's not going to be as good when... I don't think it's going to be good as, like, the fight, progresses. But it's, like, good for, like, that initial, like that initial attack. That was good damage. I think I saw like there was like some... Yeah, okay, so we have a shrine up here. That's awesome. So I also looked into the Horsesquire's quest. So there is a boss up here. After you beat the boss here, you should... Then you go back and talk to Horsesquire and... you can continue on with this quest. The only problem is, it's like, if you haven't encountered Horsesquire in like his other spots from the other chapters, then you go and fight him, then the quest is ruined. Or I should say not ruined, but, oh, kinda, let's... It's basically like you basically like lock yourself out of the reward you get from his quest. And I learned that the hard way. Okay, so we have... Guys are very similar to the Thunder Monks back in Chapter 3. Yeah, I won't lie, I think I like Pillar Stance just as much. Yeah, okay, this is pretty cool. I might need to like look at the description again, because I don't really know how I can get some more charges. Okay, so let's see. Was there anything down here? Yes, it looks like there's like some will and stuff around, so we'll get that. But honestly, like, I do really enjoy the pillar stance. And then maybe like after, maybe next episode we'll go back to smash stance. So that's okay. That's just what we got before. But I'll go back to smash stance. Just try like the just to like, you know, just come back full circle and like, you know, just try it again. See, like, that way I can like figure out like which one I like the most. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, that looks like there's some kind of graphic issue there. It's like you can kind of like see like underneath. It's like that's not supposed to be the case. Just so I can, but I can just really like just see the like which, you know, like which stance I like the most. Thrust stance, pretty cool. Pillar stance, I think, is good. Smash stance, from my understanding, it seems like you want to maybe use that like very early game, and then once you can get all of your points into one of the stances, then you're gonna, you know, you're gonna switch to another one. So let's see, was there anything else over here, or was that pretty much it? Now, I do not believe the boss we're going to fight does anything with fire, or anything like with burn or anything. So we'll probably test out the, what was it called, the Supreme Gourd? I think we'll do that. So let's just double check, because we already went down there. We did go over here. Yeah, because that's where one of the other, like, I guess they're like gate guardians. You can hear some chanting just like from chapter 3. Honestly, I love the chanting and the mantra in Wukong. It's just so very pleasing to listen to. Kind of creepy. This almost looks like a freaking tongue. I'm like, are we gonna have to fight some kind of like tongue monster, like a frog? That'd be crazy if like we have to like, I don't know if that thing comes alive or something, but not. It's like it's just the lava. Yeah, because we came this way, so I don't think there's anything more left to really explore. Because we did check over here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we did, so, okay. And then we'll also, I think, yeah, so we'll also, like, reignite some sparks, put some points into our, pluck of many. Okay, so let's reignite our sparks. Let's see. Let's go with... So we can't use that one yet, so we'll go with... Each talent level grants an additional duplicate at the cost of a considerable amount. Okay, I can vibe with that. Now, I am curious, because I haven't really used Rock Solid. So, defensive spell that transforms the caster into a rock. If the enemy strikes the rock upon the transformation, they shall be deflected, which grants a perfect chance to counterattack. So yeah, this is literally your parry. It's kind of cool. It's like a unique way to parry, but I'm just not interested in using it. Alright, now let's take a look here at the gourds. So we're going to use this one. Now let's take a look at the Yellow Loong, because I want to look at this again. So, okay, so the next one we can do is like light attack, then heavy attack. All right, and if you so then if you see through the enemy, you earn 1 focus point. Okay. Guess we'll just have to like keep on like I guess I'll just have to keep on like trying to practice with it until I finally understand its full mechanics. All right, let's go eavesdrop on whoever we're eavesdropping on.
火焰山这场劫，一柄扇子，怕是救不了。母亲，女儿求求你了，再这么拖下去，哥哥的凶性一发，父王怕是必死无疑啊！你是当真关心那放荡老牛？别以为做娘的不知你那点小心思。难保不是盼望我们都气死了。 好与你哥哥在这山中逍遥快活。母亲冤枉！若不是心忧父王安危，我何苦找到上仙一起来这里央求？狐狸精就是狐狸精。我看你只想骗去芭蕉扇，做个人情献给聂儿。我是父王的亲生骨肉，承蒙母亲不弃，才得以苟活至今。 哥哥待我再好，又怎比得上双亲的天恩呢？扇子的事我意已决。当时多造的孽缘，如今不配自怜。反倒是你，挑这个时候来，是何缘由啊？
师姐，这是你的家事，为界外人，本不便知会。 但平儿找到我，说天命人已经到了火焰山。
天命，乖乖听老天命令。气个老不死，名字起得倒怪传神的。
他的真实来历，你我皆知。届时，你的儿女也好，丈夫也罢，连上这罗刹宝地，都难逃灰飞烟灭。
一颗身不由己的棋子来了又有何惧？
Yeah, we're not some
我是
mere
老女
pawn.
孩儿，我那芭
keep
蕉
telling yourself
扇
that, lady.
也不是吃素。
他前脚得知身世，天命人后脚就到，两事同时发生，师姐，不觉得诡异吗？
绅士？什么绅士？你们在说谁？
我听闻剩余几个遗物，都已落入天命人之手。师姐。 事已至此，你还不明白吗？是谁让他回来的？那些东西当真是修炼至宝？只怕我们一个个自作聪明，到头来反倒成了助他还魂的祭
More like
品。
they become their
我不在意别人死活，
downfall.
我从来都只在意你一个人。 不如我们两个一起走吧。当年在上面我如何待你，今后也会如何待你。
师弟，到了这种时候，竟只有你还挂念着我。我一下没了主意。来，坐上来，与我细说。母亲，不可信他，这厮面露奸相，定有轻薄之意。淫贼！ 我是白瞎了请你救人，你竟趁人之危，你敢！
长辈们说话， 轮不到一个庶女弄蛇。我与你母亲相识的时候，你那父王大约还套着牛梭子，不知在
Damn,
哪里
that's
离
that's
地呢。
that is harsh.
下贱，母亲别信他。
一边清静清静。这才好些。师姐，下界之后，小仙还从没离你这么近过。
师弟，这些年其实我也很怀念宫里的日子。
这是猴，
猪蹄呀，还
Oh
能是什么？
shit!
再不谢谢，
Sorry,
你要扑上来啃一口了。
杀我也，气杀我也！
Baji is foul for that.
竟敢化作师姐模样炸我！
哎，老朋友，见什么外呢？咱俩携手剿灭狐狸洞的日子，我老朱也想念他紧呐。
狡猾东西，亏我一片诚心，竟着了你这恶心手段！
扯什么淡？这一路的阴兵诡将，以为老朱看不出是谁的杰作啊？
Well, that's our cue.
哟，神之，你也到了，正好正好，与叔叔一起会会这坏了纲常的滥淫贱货，
灭畜！这么多年了，还是妖性难移。我这兜率宫的无根水一旦落了地，看你还如何放肆！曾经我助你等西行，今日不妨再送一程。
So I don't really know like the context here. Of like, you know, like why, like basically like the relationship between him and Ping Ping's mother, or I guess that's not really her actual mother. But maybe like once we beat him, we'll figure out like the lore. So the reason why I'm not using any of my abilities is because this fight has like I think it has 3 phases. Might just be 2. Crap, I gotta be careful. Okay, gotta watch out for these like white ball. Like I think they're like what is it like the yin balls? Oh, so now we have to deal with our friend the poor squy. Okay.
阴阳之道，一向一备；天地之道，一升一降。今日就拿你这毛贼喂喂我的阴阳鱼。
这家子真不知礼数，弄这么条小鱼儿，还不够请咱吃饭的。
Yeah, there's more to meets the eye with that fish. It's not some meager fish, I can say that. Yeah, this is a literal Gyarados that we're dealing with. I get this evolved into giant, big-ass fish. Alright, now that comes the real fight. Crap, I forgot I should have switched out the, should have switched out my vessel. I mean, so far this is actually not too bad, like the Yin-Yang Fish. So, let's see here. I think I'm getting low on some... Getting low on my, my sips here. But that's really when you should use your, Jesus, oh my god. Friggin' jerk. They're just spamming all that crap at me. Oh damn. Okay. Yaguai Queen, Keeper of Flaming Mountain.
身世之谜已揭，红孩儿是不会善罢甘休的。你眼里这地府天幡，不过是人家案板上一碗冷饭。
Yeah, we definitely need to read on the lore with him because I'm very confused.
啊，这厮溜了，老朱才刚打了个盹儿，小小单童这等猖狂，以前也是个清白出身。说起来， 都是大师兄造的孽。命不好就罢了，又爱上了不该爱的人。你从这边上去，看看有无通路。我再去四处找寻找寻。老娘虽然跑了，难说宝贝还在山内。
So, as I was trying to say before you know, Blood just decided to yap. So I'm very confused on so I guess the keeper of the furnace. I guess like, you know, somehow like Wukong did something that really that I guess in his words like ruined him. But also it's like okay, what is his relation with Ping Ping's with the bull goat, or like the bullfather Ping Ping, and then Ping Ping's like I guess it's like it's not really like her, because she was raised just because she was born from a different mother, so I don't know the relation here. Okay, so now that we've defeated I'm just gonna call him Firekeeper, because that's literally that's basically what he is. We can now go ahead and talk to we'll interact with the horse guy. So first let's rest. So we got 1 point. Okay. Brew, let's see, what do we get? Okay. So this one here, each sip recovers 35% of maximum health. Grants a considerable amount of chi. So you get 4 sips, which is really good. So each sip recovers 30% of maximum health. Considerably increases damage executed by the next attack. You get 4 soaks. So I guess if I were to go with another one, which one would I go with? You know, this one could kind of be good with the poison soak, just because you afflict yourself with poison, and then, you know, then it removes it, and then you get movement speed and critical hit chance. Depends on how much though. So let's see here. Full health, that's for the mana. Ring of Fire. Like, maybe like that one. What does this one do? Extend the duration of invincibility upon executing a dodge. Maybe this one. Yeah, but I think I'm kind of happy with what we have right now, so we're gonna still use it. So let's go ahead and, because he's right there, let's go to the Rakshasa Palace, which I believe that was the name of the woman that Baji was disguising as. Like, even though like Ping Ping calls her mother, that's not like her actual mother. So, okay, let's see here. Still want to have that on. But honestly, I don't think I'm going to switch to Smash Dance next episode, just because I do want to play with this a little more, with the pillar stance. Just ignore him, because we don't want to... Don't really feel like dealing with, you know, that rock monster. It's like, okay, I dealt with him once, you know, just for the will experience, but however, these guys are a little different, because they're a lot more quicker. Okay, so let's, we need to change back to our gourd here. Let's see. Should be just ahead. Not today, you will not burn me up. No, sir. Alright, sir, that is very rude. Freaking asshole. Okay, let's see now. Now let's see if we pull this, we can activate this elemental card. Cool. And I got a new achievement. Okay, so in darkness, cunning changing doth brew. Slow of a step yet resolute. Transform into a horsefly, immune to thunder damage, inflicting thunder bane on the enemy. Okay, so that's another that inflicts thunder bane. Focus build up before transformation can be converted for use afterward. Cool. So I don't know if this is now a if we just need to come back here and then fight it again, because it looks like it is destroyed. So I guess we'll just reload and then come back and see if it'll wake up or if it's just permanently dead. Because I honestly I don't know if it is. So I'd rather just see now, and if it is dead, then that's fine. Then we don't have to worry about like possibly missing out on a boss. So next episode we will try out the I think it was called Dark Horse, Dark Thunder. Okay, let's see. Just need to go over past these enemies here. There are so many of those, like, sandworms. Yeah, okay, it looks like it is dead. But okay, so I'm gonna end it here, guys. So like I said, next episode we're gonna try the Dark Thunder transformation. That should be cool. Continue on using the pillar stance. And of course we're gonna continue on and see what's past here. But yeah, until then, guys, I shall catch you on the next one. Take care.